Peace, family, and welcome to another episode Underground Railroad Productions. This is your host, Brother Rich, joined once again by the living legend himself, Professor Griff. Welcome back to the show, my brother.
Thanks, Brother Rich, and it's always a pleasure to be on the Underground Railroad with the infamous Brother Rich, man.
the mysterious Brother Rich, huh?
That's right. But yeah, I want to thank the people, man, at the Locks Conference this weekend, man, in Philadelphia. Philadelphia showed up, and they've always support the brothers and sisters, Mama Kosovo, and the whole family there in Philadelphia. My elders showed up, Pam Africa and Rasa Khan. It was a beautiful thing, man. It was really a beautiful thing. I had the pleasure of having two bodyguards because them people still at it, man. But it was a good thing, man.
Right.
It was definitely a good thing, and definitely the people, man, at the Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, Kentucky, man.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville, Kentucky, at the Muhammad Ali Center, man, on Saturday night. It was a beautiful thing, man. I seen a martial arts demonstration. I seen some brothers and sisters doing their thing. Shout out to Patron and the brothers and sisters there in Louisville, Kentucky, man. Definitely, bro.
Indeed, man. I'm glad everything turned out good at those events. I also want to blast an event. We got Brother Panic. If you're on the metaphysical vibe, we got Brother Panic coming to New York November 19th, and he's going to be dealing with some deep metaphysical, spiritual matters. So he's going to be at the Black Lady Theater in Brooklyn, actually. And the information will be in the description bar, and I advise you, if you can attend, at least see the live stream, but definitely try to make it. It's going to be off the hook. Once again, Brother Panic in New York, speaking for the first time in over a decade, November 19th. And with all of that being said, Professor Griff, as usual, we got a lot going on. We start the show at the top of the week now on Monday. Fresh headlines from the weekend. A couple of things I want to talk to you about. I want to start out with...
You knock down that Jerry Jones thing with his cowboy thing.
Hey, I was just about to. I got it right in front of me as you said that.
Wow.
And it's I really want you to touch on it because I just found out they suspended Jemele Hill, the sister from ESPN. She has a show called The Six. They just suspended her for 2 weeks for social media violation of social media guidelines because she actually tweeted. Let me just read that first since I said that. ESPN statement, Jemele Hill commented on Jerry Jones and what he said, and she got suspended. ESPN said Jemele Hill has been suspended for 2 weeks for a second violation of our social media guidelines. She previously acknowledged letting her colleagues and company down with an impulsive tweet. In the aftermath, all employees were reminded of how individuals' tweets may reflect negatively on ESPN and that such actions would have consequences, hence the decision. She, just to let the people know why she tweeted, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, owner and general manager, who was seen kneeling with his players a couple of weeks ago, and me and Griff both said that's a bunch of BS, and they're changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? We knew what it was, but he came out and he said, after the loss yesterday, he said, if there's anything that is disrespectful to the flag, then we will not play. Understand? We will not, if we are disrespecting the flag, then we will not play, period. So he threatened his players. His players know what's up. They not getting played. If they kneel, they do anything that he may consider disrespectful to that flag, it's a wrap for them. So that's when the sister Jemele Hill sent out a series of tweets telling the people, change happens when advertisers are impacted. If you feel strongly about Jerry Jones' statement, boycott his advertisers. Just so we're clear, I'm not advocating an NFL boycott, but an unfair burden has been put on players in Dallas and Miami with anthem directives. The sports story won't go away, Professor Griff. It won't go away. What Colin Kaepernick started a year or two ago has reached presidential levels. Mike Pence walked out of the stadium yesterday because he seen players kneeling. Donald Trump tweeted, of course, in support of Mike Pence walking out. Griff, the story won't go away, Griff. The latest headlines. Jerry Jones, Jemele Hill. Talk to me, Griff. What you think about this right here?
Well, I think let's deal with the comments and the sister being suspended for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. First of all, I think we need to lay and remind people of the core of what's going on here. And I think at the top of my response to your question, I think we need to let people know Colin Kaepernick kneeled on one knee in protest to police brutality of white cops killing black men and women throughout this country. I think we need to keep that in the front of our minds. Everyone is getting this thing discombobulated, man, and confusing and cluttered. This has nothing to do with the flag, nothing to do with the national anthem, which both of those things were put together with the mindset of people, white racists, white supremacists. I don't care how you cut that pie. Both of those, the flag we've been under and the national anthem that we've been made to sing. So let's keep those things in mind first. Now, Ms. Hill suspended for 2 weeks by ESPN after a tweet about Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. It's obvious this is about money. It's obvious this is about sponsorship. It's obvious this is about, this has nothing to do with these people being overly patriotic. If you look at the picture of Pence, I believe his wife, standing with their hand over their hearts, I believe there was a U.S. military officer standing right next to them. Did you see the picture?
Yes, yes.
His hand wasn't even over his heart. Now, how hypocritical are they? And then I'm sticking to the whole premise that this was a whole media ploy, PR scheme and setup. That you know damn well before you took that $250,000 flight, that's how much it cost. By the time you got there, you already knew that you had some inkling of an idea that these brothers was going to take a knee. So stop that. You weren't shocked and surprised. You did this for the media because your boss 45, wanted you to do this. Plain and simple. It says Hill had previously run afoul of network executives in September after she tweeted President Trump was a white supremacist. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders called the remarks a fireable offense. Wow, what kind of rules do they have at ESPN? I've heard a lot of different people, white and black, say some things on ESPN. None of those things I take it with a fireable offense. It says days later during a press briefing, ESPN at the time warned Hill her remarks were in violation of the company's policy. Well, if Hill knew that this was a company policy that she was breaking, then she took the chance on her own to make the statements that she was making. Plain and simple. Desperate times, Brother Rich, call for desperate measures. That's number one. Jerry Jones knew a long time ago that when his hypocritical ass took the knee with his players, faking his players or deceiving his players, think that he's in solidarity with them, and then changes his mind in the ninth hour, in the ninth inning. It says Jerry Jones gives Cowboy players the ultimatum. Stand for the anthem or sit the game out. Where is it at in the playbook? Where is it at in the NFL handbook that the players can't take one knee or have to come out and put their hand over their heart? We said it previously, Brother Rich. Stephen A. Hill brought this up, that players didn't even come out on the field while the anthem was being played, remember?
Right, yeah.
They did that as a ploy to be a lot more patriotic, and they did it to the tune of $12 million at the behest of the United States military. So we need to understand that, man. It says at the Cowboys owner Jerry Jones' team will stand for the anthem or not play. NFL players union is that the anthem protests are respectful. So they already know that they're respecting the flag. I want to ask Jerry Jones, the Negroes and the Negresses, the Uncle Toms and the Coons, and the all-important wannabe Captain America asked white people that are listening to this. I'm going to ask this question, and then we're going to go on to the next question. How are the players, by kneeling on one knee, disrespecting the flag? How are they disrespecting the national anthem? Roll your mind back, Brother Rich, prior to Colin Kaepernick kneeling. Most of the players didn't even stand and put their hand over their heart before Colin Kaepernick. So now all of a sudden, Colin Kaepernick takes a stand for black people. The rest of the NFL players take a stand for black people. Now it becomes a problem. They're trying to, Brother Rich, manipulate and maneuver rules and regulations to put them in place to quail and control black players as a microcosm, and then the macrocosm is to control black people in general.
I heard a brother say earlier, Professor Griff, as usual, I'm in the barbershop, getting a haircut, and all this stuff that just happened yesterday with Jerry Jones and then the Jemele Hill thing today. Is it possible, and I'm saying this in the words of a brother I heard say today in the barbershop, that both sides are right? We are protesting police brutality against black people, but in that process, we are disrespecting the flag. So yes, we are protesting. We're not protesting the flag. We're protesting police brutality, but in the process of doing that, because there's a national spotlight on it, we are, and the world is watching, we are giving, if you don't want to say disrespectful, giving a sort of a bad image to the American flag in that process, Professor Griff.
Can I ask you something, Brother Rich?
Yes, sir.
I don't mean no disrespect to that brother because I don't know him. Mm-hmm. But I would think that if I was Brother Rich overhearing that, I would have just turned to that brother and asked him. And maybe when you see him again, you could ask him. You can tell him Professor Griff said it. When he goes to these games, do he put his hand over his damn heart? See, we hypocritical, man. We hypocritical when we talk like this in the barbershop, on the bus stop, on the bus, at work, after work, at the sports bar, on social media. The same people that say we're disrespecting it, they don't even put their hand over their heart. You understand what I'm saying? And I already went through this with you, Brother Richard, this whole idea of disrespecting the flag. I gave you the flag code.
The flag
Did I
code,
not?
Yes.
So they are disrespecting the flag. So it's like, come on, man, you can't play both sides of this thing. Either we're going to respect the flag 1,000%, or we're not going to respect it. Either the flag is going to stand for what the flag is supposed to stand for. It is supposed to be freedom, justice for all, right or wrong.
Yes.
There is no freedom and justice for all. It says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. You understand what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. If we was getting justice in America, we wouldn't have to take a stand like this. Plain and simple. But it seems like the thing that governs the mindset of the people that want us to stand and put our hands over our hearts and be good Americans, we don't get treated like good Americans. We get treated like second-class citizens. If they treated us like Americans, there would be no need to protest. We have to fight for everything that we get in America. And I say again, what better time to protest than at the game? Obviously, the game must mean a lot more to these people than we think it does. And it does.
Professor Griff, do you think Jemele Hill got a little bit too emotional? We all hear about, women being extra emotional and doing things that's, they just got too emotional and they tweeted something or they said something or, they did something. And do you think it's a case where this is a woman that just got too emotional and she should have fell back because she already made her point about Donald Trump? Is that the case at all?
I don't think that's the case at all. She's an intelligent, successful black woman that's in a space that not too many black women are in. And so I think she wasn't overly emotional. That's an intelligent woman. That was a calculated move. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, Brother Rich, I need to ask another question. What's too emotional? What's too emotional when we have to stand for justice? In this case, kneel for justice. What's too emotional? Was Rosa Parks too emotional?
Great point, brother. Great point.
You understand what I'm saying? So what's too emotional? Either we really quiet and we sit silent, we kneel on one knee, or we're voicing our opinion and we're being brash about it. So I don't understand what's too emotional. No, I don't think she was too emotional. Not at all. As a matter of fact, the temperament was just right. Let me ask another question. Is Twitter fingers, is he too emotional when he tweets out? Is that stuff too emotional? I think it might be too emotional for the country. Bunch of children. It's sad. So I want to ask the people that voted for Trump, how y'all feel right now? You understand what I'm saying? Wish I had a DJ behind me. Scratching. Yo, how y'all feel out there? I want to ask the people that voted for Trump, both black and white. It's like you're not winning right now. Not at all. And if the vast majority of the American people voted for Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump lost the general election, and those that run and control the electoral college put them in office, and we still don't know who these people are. And we could probably find out. But the average person that voted for Trump, I want to know how they feel right now, Brother Rich. Because if you step back, Brother Rich, and let's get out of our quote-unquote emotions and take our feelings off our sleeves and look at where the direction of America is being headed, we're about to be at Schitt's Creek, man. Because did you hear his statement and his comment about this is the calm before the storm, Brother Rich?
No.
Google that. Donald Trump talking about this was the calm before the storm. What storm are you talking about? And I've said it weeks and weeks and weeks ago. He's about to take America into a war with North Korea.
Greetings. I am Sri Master Gano Grills for the Underground Railroad Black Magic. It's very important that you don't take the laws of reciprocity lightly. I would like for all of you to donate what you can. Donate $20. Donate $100. Make it count. Make it hurt. Because if you watched at least 5 videos and you have derived some sense of eloquence or some kind of benefit into your life, it's important that you restorate and you pay in and you support this channel. I know I do. And I want Brother Rich to continue to do the great work that he's doing. And it's important for all of us to come in and submit and help out the cause.